Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Now, it's been a while. It's been a very, very long while. So if anybody watched my last few streams, I was playing around with a new laptop that I've got. I still really haven't sorted out any sort of streaming setup in terms of visuals and notifications and stuff like that. But I thought we'd just give it a shot and see if it's working okay again. So last time I was going to start master mode, but I forgot that when you start this game up for the first time, it takes you straight into the normal mode. And I got pretty far before I realised. So we're going to start it again from the very beginning. We've got the live chat going, but it's not up on screen. So if anybody wants to chat, just drop a message in there and I should talk back to you. But yeah, let's get straight in it then. So I've completed this game twice already. The first time was on normal mode, where pretty much just went about it as everybody else did, and then I did start it again on master mode, but didn't do the divine beasts. I collected enough hearts to get the master sword and then went straight for Ganon. So spoiler alert for people if you haven't completed this game, but you really should have by now. You have to fight Ganon at full health if you don't defeat the Divine Beasts, and you also have to take on all the other Ganons before it, like Thunder Blight and Water Blight, as like a boss rush thing. So that was kind of crazy, to be fair. It took a long time as well because of the health regeneration, but I did it, and I went back and did the DLC, but because I didn't do the Divine Beasts, I did it on the normal mode. So I felt the DLC didn't quite fit in where it should have. So the idea is to start this game again, do the Divine Beast without collecting many hearts, do the DLC, and then defeat Ganon. So that's the order that we're going to be doing things in. If you're watching live now, just let me know how it's looking, because I literally cannot see anything at the minute. I've got previews and stuff disabled because I have to do that to optimize my card. So just let me know how it's looking, and yeah, hopefully Link will put on some clothes and we'll get going. Or should we just leave him as he is? I mean, it doesn't really matter in master mode. You take a hit, you're dead anyway. So come on, Link, get a move on. We could have skipped it. Oh no, we could have skipped it. Let's just watch it anyway. We're watching it now. We may as well do the full story as well. Also, this is my first time playing this game with headphones on, and straight away the sound effects are much better. I've got a really old TV, so yeah, the gameplay, it normally starts out a bit choppy, and then it normally clears up.
Is a Sheikah slate.
Hopefully it should be okay in a minute.
It will help guide you after your long slumber.
My PC's just woke up, so it's having a bit of a moan at me. Let me know if it starts to clear up in a few minutes. If not, I will probably exit and then come back in with a Y cable equipped to my capture card, which normally helps. But I thought I'd try it without this time and see if it can handle it. Because I've only got a low end sort of capture card, it's one of the little sort of cheap fixes with Clay that I sort of adopted for it. So how's the audio coming out? Is the audio okay? Link, please, I've been locked in this room for 100 years. I'm old, crippled, but I need some of that sweet, sweet Link action.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
Add me on Snapchat, Link. So just in case you're wondering, Darth Vader's not in the room with me. I'm breathing incredibly heavy. I'm still recovering from a cold. Probably one of the worst ones I've had ever, really. But it's okay. I've got a beer and a litre of water, so...
You are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
Run, Link! Get the groceries! Oh, it's started to clear up. That's good. That's good. Is it looking good or is it looking better? Bing, 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 bing. Ba-da, ba, ha, ha. Oh no! That young man's coming to steal my apples! That right? I'm gonna steal all his apples. All his delicious, delicious apples. With me and my trusty stick. And my Hylian shrooms. Oh, you know what? It's so weird going back to the beginning because I literally forgot that I ain't got the paraglider then. And I also haven't got any of that terrible, terrible DLC armor. You know, the awesome Ganon looking suit that literally does nothing. Or Link in his belly. Right, so... Oof. Link doesn't need legs. Let's get some apples because things are gonna get real pretty fast. And to be honest, I'm going to end up... That was the fastest apple grab ever. Please don't talk to me. No! Forgive me. Bye. No. No. Bye. Yes, I will be like that. Huh? Be quiet. Let's have some baked apples. Oh, the stream's juddering again. Let me know when it clears up. Kind of need to know if it's constantly doing it or whether it's just going to do it a little bit. I'll do another stream another day with a different setup and we'll see how it is then. I got this working last time with the camera on as well, so it should take it. But as I said, my laptop's been a little bit weird lately. Oh, that was an epic, epic fail. But I'm going to catch a fish. Don't look away from the TV or when you're about to jump for the croc seed. That's the new law. What are you doing, Link? I did not tell you to crouch. You know, I really don't know why I went for that rusty broadsword. It's not really going to help me, is it? Ah, Link! Link!
Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
I love the way that everybody was like, you know, Breath of the Wild doesn't hold your hand. But I played Skyrim the other day, well, over December for the first time properly. A zone in it. And that game really doesn't hold your hand. It's like, gives you a good hard shove straight into the deep end. It's like, yeah, you go do whatever. Hey Ricky, are you still in the chat? How is it looking now? Is it starting to clear up now that my laptop sort of settled down and going, or is it still juddering? Okay, no problem. What I might do is pause the stream for a little bit and then come back. So I'll do that now. So let me know how it is in a bit. I'm just going to end. Right, so we should be back now. Hopefully the juddering would have stopped a little bit. If not, I'm going to mess around with some settings every once in a while. But hopefully we should be able to continue and it should look okay. So if anyone's in the chat, again, just let me know how it's looking. I'm still trying to get everything sort of settled down. Rick, are you in the chat again? Do I start on them? Or do I just... what should I do? Yoink, I will take that. Yeah, probably shouldn't have started with the spear user, should I? Hey Ricky, are you there again? Okay, cool. Just well, the game was actually juddering quite bad then as I went past the bokoblins. So you'll have to just let me know if it stops down. I suppose Zelda's the wrong game to really test out your stream at the beginning, because the beginning of this game's probably one of the choppiest parts in it. I was not impressed the first time I played it because we got to play an early build last January, and it was pretty broken. Eat that tree branch. Right, so... Oh, I really thought he was going to get me then. You did. Link's a weird hoarder. Fangs and horns and... What was that noise? Is that a normal noise? I don't remember that noise happening before. Like some weird, breathy sort of... I don't know. Maybe it was. Maybe it's there anyway. I just never noticed it. Smash! Link smash! Let's head to the roof and get another boat. So, I've been playing some pretty cool indie games again. There's a lot coming out, a lot being out, and obviously Celeste is doing really well. 10 out of 10 from IGN, which really surprised me. Oh dear. Did not mean to do that at all. Oh look. Never looked at that detail before. That's pretty cool. I thought there was a Korok on that one. It must be at the very top one then. Maybe not the smartest thing to do then. So, Celeste looks really cool. I haven't picked it up myself. To be honest, I've got so many games to play. It's just crazy. So, I don't know when I'll get around to playing that one, but hopefully soon. I did buy Shovel Knight, and I haven't even really loaded it up since I've owned it again. I owned it on the Wii U and did the first 2 campaigns. I didn't do Spectre of Torment, even though that was literally one of the games I was most excited for. So maybe that'll be next on my free time list. But I do a lot of reviews and stuff, and that kind of gets consuming sometimes. You kind of play nothing but review games for a while if it's busy. And to be fair, the eShop has been... It's been busy. That's probably an understatement. I mean, we had 16 games, I think it was, last week, which is just totally insane. But never really known a console like this now. Obviously, everybody else who's got the Xboxes and PlayStations and stuff, you know, they've probably seen this before. I definitely have not, but I've been predominantly Nintendo for a while now. I did own an Xbox 360. That was also dumb. And for what? For nothing. Maybe it better get some health back. Yeah. That'll do. Other than that, I've been playing some upcoming games. I won't talk too much about them. But there's some really cool stuff coming out in the next week or two. Excuse me. And yeah, some really good games that some of them might slip through the radar, which obviously is going to happen on the eShop as it's so saturated at the minute, and without having a decent like filter section or like search by genre, search by, you know, there's not even really a focus on there. You get a focus on the news channel every once in a while, and that's it. But yeah, I kind of feel some of the really good games are going to get swept under the mat just because they're not as well known as others. Which is a bit of a shame, but I suppose it's going to happen. I suppose it's kind of destined to happen, really. But I got Doom and Skyrim, and I haven't really played much of either. I played, I think, about 10 or 15 hours of Skyrim, and then I put it down, and I never picked it back up, which really should, because I was just about getting into the mechanics of that. It took me a while, to be fair, but it's also hard to play after you've played Zelda, because I think it's fair to say that Zelda does everything easier, definitely. I wouldn't necessarily say it does everything better. So the mechanics are a bit more refined, I think. And being able to climb up everything like you can in Zelda is just awesome. And that's something that Skyrim really, it's so hard to go back to because you can't climb anything really. He's gonna get me in a minute, isn't he? Oh no! First death. Mr. Blue Bokoblin. All I wanted was my pants. And the red screen of shame. One death, one Korok seed. I forgot how much I suck at this game now. Oh no, look where it started me. Should I take a leap of faith? No, that'd be a bad idea, wouldn't it? Let's try climb down like a normal... Uh-oh. I was going to say like a normal person, but that didn't really go to plan either. And that was just pure luck. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell by the way I play. Yeah, I just literally just go for it. I don't really worry about consequences in this game because you just restart. So, hello Antonio! Are you okay? You probably just watched me really embarrass myself on this game then. Yes, it is a one-door stream. How's the quality looking? I've had a bit of some small issues with it. Hello NT Gamer, how are you? Right, let's do what I do best and strategically get out of there before I get another ass whooping. My Link looks good in beige. Tactically retreat, that's what we're going to do. Yeah, I've had some issues with my laptop, and that's the main reason why I'm doing this stream today, is because it's not been going well. Is it really bad, or is it just slightly? Oh, it's 11:30. You're not very good in English. That's okay. Neither am I. We've got English expert Antonio Guillen in the chat, who puts me to shame. I will try and sort out the frame rate issues in just a second. Let's just lose this guy first. So, right, as this cutscene is going, we will try to get things running a little bit smoother. So, we might get a judder for a little second. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't quite think my setup can take the dual camera thing that you guys were doing the other night. Really would love to do it, but it is a cheap laptop, so I just don't think it's going to do it. Hopefully though, next couple of years I'll be able to get a beast of a machine. Oh, whereabout are you, NT Gamer? I take it you're Central Europe then? This was actually going to be sort of a celebratory stream for having 100 followers now. Yeah, building a rig is the way to go. But I decided to not really do that yet. I'm going to do a video out Sunday instead. 100 subscribers might not seem like a lot to some people, but it's a massive thing to me. Really, I've just noticed the Korok seed like right in the background then, that you can see from here. That's actually quite amazing. Never spotted that before. So yeah, I never quite expected to really stick around on YouTube, to be honest, and I've actually ended up really enjoying it. So oh, Germany. You know, I went to Germany when I was a kid and it was beautiful. I really liked it. Don't for the life of me ask where I went, because I was really young. But I remember they had this game store, and they had a huge Super Nintendo controller in the window, and you actually push the window, like it must know where your hands was, and that's how you played the game through the window. It was really cool. I've never seen anything like that again since. This cutscene was so cool the first time you see it, and you think, wow, that last boss fight gonna be something special. Spoilers. Awful.
You must hurry, Link. Before it's too
Hurry, Link. Empty the groceries out the car. Wash the dishes. Don't forget to iron your clothes. Also, Link, stop jumping off stuff. You're only going to get hurt. Oh, I wouldn't agree with that one, Antonio. I'd say the majority. Yeah, I'd give you the majority, but I really liked Demise on Skyward Sword. I also really liked Twilight Princess's last boss. In fact, I think that's one of my favourite last bosses of any game, really. Other than the one-winged angel himself, Sephiroth. Excuse me, as you might have missed on the stream earlier, I'm actually recovering from a cold still, so if I sound like I'm dying, that's just normal. Oh, Antonio, come on, don't join the hate brigade. Skyward Sword was a great game. Motion controls was alright. You only hated motion controls if you just really didn't understand them. Favourite console would have to be the Switch right now. I know that seems like a sort of thing that you're hearing a lot lately, but I really honestly do believe it is. I'm not very nostalgic with stuff, so I don't look back at like the Super Nintendo and think that was my pride and joy. Probably because I didn't own one as a kid, but not like that with my Mega Drive either, or anything like that. So it would be the Switch at the minute. I love the fact it's got motion control still. I love the fact that it's portable. I love the fact I can play it on the TV. And the N64, really good choice though, in all fairness. I think the N64 has got to be the console that I've put the second most time into. I think the one that I put most time into would have been the GameCube. Yes, you do need Conker's Bad Fur Day, but have you seen the price of that now? Oh, I regret letting that game go. Heavily regret letting that game go. But unfortunately, I was young and dumb and sold my N64. Can you believe that? What a fool. You know, that's the beauty of Conker's Bad Fur Day, is just the humour's just unreal. I still don't think we've really seen a game with that sort of humour again since. I really kind of doubt we ever will. I mean, it was very British in its humour. I'm so sorry. I've drank some water and it's gone down totally the wrong way now. Right. Oh, I did not mean to do that at all. Right, let's have a look what we've got here. Run, 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 Link! Uh-oh. That does not sound good. Well. Boom, take that. Was that worth it? No, it really wasn't worth it. You know, I really have totally forgot how to play this game. Oh, Tony! I am both horrified by that. I'm totally shocked. I will tell Clay. I will tell him everything that you've just confessed to me. You should hang your head in utter shame. So did you even finish the game, Antonio? Oh right, okay. It's whereabout did you get to then? It always fascinates me when people didn't quite finish Zelda, because a lot of people put it as the greatest game ever made, yet they haven't finished it. Piece of advice: if you do go back, just stick to the paths, do the main missions, go for Ganon. Easily done. Now, I love the Guardians early on in the game when you cannot kill them. It's amazing. Well, you can kill them, but it takes way too much resources and a lot of dodging. But I kind of feel like we had a bit of a sort of empty promise from the E3 trailer, because you had that scene where Link's like riding through the forest on the horse and the Guardians chasing him. Really epic, and I really thought they were going to be that terrifying constantly, and they're not really, which is a bit of a shame. Oh, I'll just play around in the water for a while. Let's take a look. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Maybe I should go and take some cough medicine or something in a second anyway. Alright, let's kill him with a box. There we go. He's dead. That made that incredibly easy. I wish I'd have known about that before. Guardians don't like water. It's a well-known fact. Fact! Antonio, I really want you to do a live stream now where all that you're doing is trying to kill a Guardian. Should we try and take on the Talus? I think we should. I would definitely say that Master Mode is worth another playthrough. Especially if you bought the DLC, because... thank you very much, NT Gamer. Hopefully I'll see you around again. Just going to try and start up live streaming a bit more, so thanks for turning up. It really means a lot. And have yourself a great night. Yeah, Master Mode starting again, especially with the DLC, because you can... I don't think the DLC fit where it was at all. Really should have been endgame stuff, but they decided to like shoehorn this little sort of story at the end of the Divine Beast, but before the last boss. I don't know. It was a really weird placement. So basically, I'm trying to start again, and I'm gonna just do the Divine Beasts, the DLC, and then Ganon, but not go shrine hunting and stuff like that. So it's kind of the slowest speed run that you're ever going to see. Because I'm really not that great. And do it that way, so some of the armors and stuff might be useful to me, maybe. How is the frame rate looking now, Antonio? Is it looking okay? Is the picture quality okay? That's good. It's an easy fix. I just stuck a Y cable in the computer and everything's fine. Yay! Yeah, can you hear that? I literally sound like Darth Vader when I'm breathing at the minute. It's ridiculous. Link, I am your father. Oh, why do I keep doing that? Why is that slowly becoming a thing? I might have to mentor Clay. Shh, don't let him hear you say that. He was on here just before you turned up, actually. Like, literally just before. Do I want those boxes? I think I do want those boxes. Oh, I need the plank. Ah, screw the boxes. I like the look of those toads, though. Why do I keep doing that? Come here, little froggy. Hot-footed frogs. I cannot remember what they give you at all. Favourite thing to do in the game? Oof. Going lizard hunting. I should have brought my pal Wolflink with me, really, shouldn't I? Hightail lizard. So, I'm going to try and collect a few resources on this playthrough. Just to get ready. Where is that? Oh, there he is. A bit late now, isn't it? Is that a croc seed? No. Pig's gone mad. Look at him. That's just... That was just creepy. What was he doing then? Oh my god. Creepy old man in the bushes. I'm staring at Link's behind. I've never really noticed this before, but some dry leaves down there. Oh, croc seed. Thank you for your poop, man. Oof. Oh, I love the nature sounds, to be honest. I actually get really annoyed by the majority of like overworld music in games. And even though I've been a fan of Zelda and I love the soundtracks, there is the occasional game that annoys me. It's just one of those things, I suppose. But yeah, I've said it now. Alright, I can't take that back. So I've got some speed boosts. Why have I done that? That's a little bit overboard to say I've only got 3 hearts, isn't it? Hello, how are you? All I've got to say to start off with is welcome to the stream, but I apologise if I sound like I'm dying because I'm just recovering from a cold. Do I kill the boar? Or does he live to see another day? Nope, I killed the boar. Yeah, the animals. Yeah, I suppose there could be a little bit more. I really wish there was a lot more in Skyrim on the Switch. Kind of feel like there's more in other in other versions of the game, but for some reason the Switch seemed like there really wasn't many at all. Also, I really wish that there was more of a reason to go hunting in this game, because by the time you get like not even a quarter of the way through, you've got so many resources that it doesn't really feel like it matters anymore. So yeah, I've always kind of liked fantasy games, but not when they go like, I know it sounds bad to say, but World of Warcraft fantasy, like the really generic fantasy stuff. Zelda's quite really the border that I like between the sort of medieval style games and fantasy. You know what? I think we should take on the Talus. I think we should just do it. We'll save first. Definitely save first. So there's no going back now. We're gonna do it. This probably isn't gonna go well, but we're gonna do it anyway. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. Is he gonna go down? Uh-oh. Not good. Ugh. Oops. Glancing blow. Oh. Here we go again. This isn't gonna happen. There's no way we're gonna kill him. No, we're out of here. Oh, I'm not dead, Antonio. I'm playing on the Switch at the minute. I was actually... thank you for the subscription. I was going to buy it on the Wii U because I didn't have the money to buy a Switch. Luckily, it was my birthday, so my family got together and brought me one, which is really, really cool. Cool of them. And yeah, it's been great. I mean, it was the first midnight lunch I ever went to as well, and I literally stayed up. Oh, it must have been till about 5 or 6 in the morning playing Zelda, which is a amazing thing to do, and also an incredibly stupid thing to do because the next day I really wanted to play more Zelda and I was just too tired, so I kind of killed it for myself there. A part of me still wants to buy the Wii U version, even though there's really not much point anymore, but it's still something I'd like to play. I'd like to see the differences. I know that people say the differences aren't that bad, but I still want to see it for myself. Also, if I randomly go quiet, I'm literally turning the mic off because I got a cough coming. So, there's a little secret for you. Probably shouldn't share that one, but that's what's going on. So, I think we should probably actually do some of the story to get out of this plateau now. I kind of feel like there was some rocks around here and a hammer somewhere. Well, I'll take the flint. Maybe I was imagining it. I must have been imagining it then. Okay, well. Let's get back up the top anyway. Might as well collect this Korok seed that I missed. Magnesis. Kind of wish I had the bombs first. so let's head up these steps and we'll go to the cold area. And try not to get killed by the bokoblins on the way. Let's go get chilly up the mountain. I mean, that's the one cool thing about the plateau, you know, it really does teach you pretty much all the main fundamentals that you need for the main game within the first couple of minutes. Hopefully I'll be streaming this again next week and I won't be dying quite as much, which would be a benefit. Oh, you know what? I forgot to cook the peppers. Bokoblins are asleep, so try to sneak in and get their weapons. Uh-oh. Don't let them get spears. No! Oh, I ran out of room. Oh, no. Don't let that spear guy get me. No, don't lock onto him. Oh no, he's got fire, no! Well, that screwed it now. Oh dear. That was bad. I think I'm going to have to tactically retreat from this one. Just let him have it. Yeah, I'm just going to walk away. Bye. Get away. I love the way that you're saying I'm really good at this as I'm running away from everything, Antonio. Right, so let's just create a fire. Is that gonna get that? No, we won't. We'll cook peppers first, maybe. Can you cook peppers on a fire like this? I don't think I've ever tried that actually, so we'll try that. Oh, that is skilled running. Nobody runs like me. It is a skill that was handed down through centuries of English heritage. Ah, it doesn't do anything. Well, let's go find another pot somewhere else then. Cook us some nice spicy peppers and then head up the hill. I'll take my trusty leaf with me because you never know when you're going to need a leaf. Yeah, should we head back to the old man? Yeah. We'll steal his pot. Now, I've completed every Zelda game so far, and this really has got to be... do I say it's the best? I say it's the best. Confidently. I mean, Ocarina of Time is always going to have nostalgia to people, same as A Link to the Past, but I think it's hard to deny that the work in this is just top class. You know, the way that everything changed together is just really cool. Is that the only cooking pot? Other than the one down there? Really gonna have to walk all the way down there to get some hot peppers. Well, it has to be. It has to be. We're gonna have to go down there. Oh, oh. Why not? Get some more meat. That's one thing that I absolutely love that they added to Skyrim was the motion controls with the arrows. Because I also played a lot of Minecraft on the Switch, and that didn't have it. And you kind of, after playing Zelda with the motion controls, you kind of forget how good it is. Not even for aiming arrows, Antonio. No wonder you hated Skyward Sword. No, I'm actually playing Pro Controller. I have tried it with the detached Joy-Cons. It's okay. Not something I'd really do. Just give me 1 second. I'm just going to be right back. Hang on. Right, I'm back, but have to do the Joy-Cons to do the motion controls. What for Skyrim are you talking about, Antonio? Or you're on about for the arrow aiming? Because I'm using the Pro Controller, but I use the motion control in the Pro to aim the arrows. But I also use the Pro Controller with Mario Odyssey as well, and you can still pull off some of the tricks without the split Joy-Cons. It is possible. It's just, you know, swinging the split Joy-Cons to the left kind of feels natural, where when you sort of swinging a Pro Controller to the left, not so much. Right, so let's get some hot peppers down Link's neck as we attempt Was this the right way to come in, I wonder? Would we have been better off going a different way? Don't know whether to just run straight up. I kind of feel like something's going to pop out and kill me in a minute, though. Yeah, there's some bokoblins up there. I can hear them. I know they're around there somewhere. don't think I want that chest that much. Should I try and scale this? Yeah, I think it seems plausible. Or should I take the path? We'll try it. Even though it's a bit of a sin to confess it, I still really want 1-2-switch, but I just don't want to pay the price for it. It's really bad. I'm sure they're going to have to put that on sale at some point. Or maybe they'll start the selects line early. Because you know it's coming eventually. We're all going to be really annoyed when Zelda comes out with all DLC for £15. Right, let's carry on. Not heading to a watery grave, so let's head up this way. There's a chest there, but there's also going to be an enemy, isn't there? Do I risk it? Why not? We'll risk it. Yeah, free Antonio. I remember in the early Wii U days, they were giving games out left, right, and centre. I got, you know, for both Wii U and for a... Oh, yeah, it's a black one. This isn't going to go well. Look at the weapon he's got as well. If he hits me with that, I'm dead. But they seem to give games out left, right, and centre. I mean, I got Donkey Kong Returns on the 3DS for free. I got a Wii U game, Wario, Game of Wario. I got that for free. And the only reason I chose that is because I had everything else on the offer at the time that I was out. I got Monster Hunter Free Ultimate for free. It's just crazy. They just really wanted to give you things. It's like, thank you for being one of the 3 people that own a Wii U. Here, have some games on us. We've already lost enough money, so we may as well lose that little bit more. So I come right on a cliff. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was just sheer luck. I'm not going to lie to anyone about that. No, it was skill. Definitely skill. And you know, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze coming out it's really cool. Funky Kong isn't enough to make me buy it again. It's one of the best games on the Wii U as well, but Funky Kong really, and that's kind of it. Yeah, it's not really going to be worth full price again for me, so it's a bit of a shame. But hopefully that goes in a sale as well. Give me your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. I got it. Don't worry. I'm not even listening to you anyway. Blah, 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 blah. Yes. Yeah, look at Link. He's looking like a well-dressed young gentleman now. So let's head over to where we've got to head over to. Maybe get that Korok seed as well. Whee! That is how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you play Zelda. Just like that. You know, that's the best thing about this game is the deaths. Except on Master Mode, because there's not so many checkpoints where they'll start you like half an hour away. But I suppose it's still an improvement on Skyrim's checkpoint system. Which is like, hey, you died. Yeah, let's start you from 3 days ago. How'd you like that? How'd you like these apples? Uh-oh. That was a miraculous save right there. Did you see that? That was surely that was death. Well, I'll take it. Jaboosh! Oh, yes! What a throw! Thank you for your little seedy poops. I really shouldn't waste my shield doing this, but... Whee! How dare you? How very dare you? Do I feel like starting these guys? Uh-oh. Bad, 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 bad. Up. You're free slew. Oh, Antonio, you didn't know that? Come on. You're kidding me. You're kidding me, seriously. They did it in the Nintendo Championships. They had like a whole... they played Breath of the Wild for the Nintendo Championships. Did you see that when they did the shield surfing? That really surprised me. Like that they even put that in there. Like I really honestly thought when they put Zelda in the well, yes, you're not a noob. I really thought that when they said Zelda was in the championships, I thought that it was going to be like fastest one to kill a Silver Lionel or something like that. No, it was the snow shield surfing challenge thing. And some people were very bad at it. Like really bad at it. That's what I liked about the Nintendo Championships, you know. It wasn't just the esports things. Like, it wasn't just Splatoon and ARMS. They had a few other things in there, which is really cool. I mean, I imagine if they do it again this year, they should do that every year. If they do it again this year, that Mario Odyssey will definitely make some sort of appearance. Don't you dare. Oh no. Bush. Oh no, I've lost touch. I've lost the touch. Really shouldn't be wasting my weaponry on this guy, should I? No! Ugh. No! Note to self. Run. I really should have a death counter on this, shouldn't I? Just on the stream, on the little edge, just every time I die. Oh, I've really got to go through this again. No, okay, that's good. How long have I been streaming for? An hour. Wow, that's gone really fast. I might actually just try and get off the plateau tonight, though. I might literally just do it. Oh, please go away. Oh. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I thought I had him that time as well. I need to get back into the swing of parrying with a shield. It's my #1 method of taking out Guardians. I can't let him beat me now. Right, we're going to try and take him on again, or should I just leave him? Kind of got my pride now. What's he doing? He's running away from me. How dare you? Hey, Clay. Oh no, he's gonna kill me again, isn't he? Oh no! No! Come on, Link. Boom. It is a perfectly pleasant 2-door stream. Antonio, you killed me off, man. What are you doing? Your stream was better, except for the 1 frame every hour. Okay, Antonio, calm down a little bit. How is it looking now? By the way, I didn't ask. Is it stopped? Is it stopped? Has it stopped juddering, or is it still doing it? Am I still dropping some frames, or is it actually looking alright now? Ah, it's the power of the Y cable. That's literally all it was. That's my fix for everything. Wii U hard drive, Y cable, streaming setup, Y cable. Oh, this file's taking so long to download. Y cable. Literally, everyone should have them for everything. Okay, you need an extra ton of like USB ports, but you can get splitters. Yeah, apparently my CPU's only running at 20% as well. And it's saying that it's 60 frames at 1080. So that's kind of surprising because the capture card's only supposed to be 720 at 30 frames max. So I don't know how it's managing that one, if that's true. I've learnt my lesson. Don't take on the piggies. Hello, Anime. How are you? With a name like Anime, I take it that you're into anime, which is awesome because I think. Do you guys watch it as well, Antonio, Clay? I used to. I used to watch a lot of Ghost in the Shell. I haven't seen the live action movie yet though. I was literally gonna sit there and watch it tonight, and then the other half was like, you know, I'm gonna go to bed. So, streaming time. This is literally just a sheer drop, isn't it? So, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, it's good. What? The live action film's good. I've heard mixed things about it. I can't see it being that bad. I used to really like Vampire Hunter D as well, and Hellsing. I have a steak. I am taking your steak. Oh, I have no idea what happened there, but that. Oh, okay. It's like that, is it? Oh, oof. Okay, I don't want to mess with these guys. I'm after a prize. I remember there being something decent down here, but I can't remember what it was. Maybe I'm lying to myself. No, it goes around further. Ah, little cave. This is looking promising. Yes, look at all that booty. Look. Wow. A decent sword. That's exactly what Link needs right now. Fire arrows. Hell yeah. Normal arrows. That's welcoming, at least. Now that is what I am talking about. So now I've got some decent weapons. And I'm going to save because I know what will happen now. I'll come out this cave. One of them ice shoes will get me. I'll die and I'll start right back from the shrine again. Do I risk going across there with stasis, ice, petal, whatever? Cryonis, that's the one. What is it, like 6:30 by you now, Clay? 20 past 6? By the way, Clay, I don't know if you know this, but Antonio is the best Guardian killer ever. You want to see the footage he sent me earlier. It was... Mwah. You'll never see anything like it ever again. You know, you keep saying he's bad at games, but... Man, after he showed me that footage, Clay, he put you to shame. Oh, so you're... Is it... Are you in a different time zone to Antonio? He's bad. Oh, he faked it. I don't know. He looked pretty convincing. I had to do that. He was just irritating me then. Oh, right. Oh, we were just talking about how awesome you are at killing the Guardians. Clay doesn't believe you. He says you're faking it. Oh, no. Frozen Link. That's a lot of nuts. So we've got 2 of the 4 shrines, so we're not too far off now. Tell him the truth. I tell nothing but the truth, Antonio. No, I'm sticking up for you, man. I'm sticking up for you. I'm trying to convince Clay that you're really good. I can't help it if Clay doesn't believe you. Oh no, don't tease me with a shooting star now. How am I supposed to collect that? Look how far it is. It's out of the plateau. And then when I actually come to play the game, that doesn't happen. Oh, it's just out to irritate me. So, where is this other shrine? It's here. Oh, there it is. Hey, Joe! How are you doing? You alright? Joey, it's late. It's very, very late. What are you doing up still as well? How's things, Joe? Everything alright? You hate to be annoying? Oh, sorry, Joey. No, it's okay. I get called Gareth all the time, which is strange. So what have you been playing lately, Joey? You hate your name. Oh, mate, it could be worse. You could have an anagram for a name. And then people spell that wrong. They spell Gary G-A-R-R and then put an E in Gray. And it's just like, come on. I've got 4 letters in my name. And all you got to do is reverse the middle 2. And that's it. And, oh no. I'm blaming that one on you, Joey. I didn't pick up Xenoblade. I completed Xenoblade 1 and I have X and never even booted it up. And that's why I didn't pick up Xenoblade 2. And I kind of think that the few things, my nitpicks from Xenoblade 1, I think are still in Xenoblade 2. So I don't know if I'll ever get around to playing it, if I'm being honest. But from what I hear, it's really, really cool. So I'm gonna make you score it. You're giving it a score out of 10, Joey. What are you gonna give it? Oh, I suppose I'm gonna have to get up there now. More shields, that's welcoming because, to be fair, I've got enough tree branches. 9 out of 10 is still an impressive score for any game. I mean, you know, I'm really surprised by Celeste getting 10 out of 10 from IGN. I know that obviously indie games are scored a little bit different, but it's still really surprising to see that like an indie shop game's got a 10. So I think I'm gonna have to pick it up. I think it's gonna have to happen. Hands down the best game you played in 5 years. Oh, that's bold. Did you play Breath of the Wild? I've got to ask you now. I've got to ask you now. Were you on the side of Mario Odyssey or were you on the side of The Legend of Zelda? Oh, Mario Odyssey is... Oh, it's a Korok seed. Oh. I wouldn't quite go that far, but in all fairness, I was really hyped for Mario Odyssey, and I did feel a little bit... I did feel a little bit let down by it. I'm so sorry, Antonio, that I'm admitting this right now to you, but it just wasn't Breath of the Wild, was it? It wasn't the same sort of impact and scope. And oh no, he's a speed user as well. Ah. I really want a Bokoblin arm. What? The Bokoblin arm's better than the... Oh, okay, so I'm going to have to unload some stuff now. Yeah, Mario Odyssey just wasn't quite as good as I thought it was going to be. Nothing wrong with the game. Fantastic game. Still 10 out of 10, but really disappointed that it was so short. Like, just complete the story. Now I know everybody says, but the game starts after you've finished it. Well, I've played the game after I finished the story as well, but I just don't really feel that the moons are rewarding. It feels like you just get them every 2 seconds. And people compare them to the Korok Seeds, and they'll say, yeah, but the Korok Seeds weren't rewarding. But I mean, the moons are more like the shrines. 6 out of 10 for Mario. And you're wearing Cappy in the picture. That's amazing. I've got to give it to you. That's brave. 6 out of 10. Yeah, I think looking back on Zelda, I think people are going to complain about it. And I don't think they're going to be really fair complaints. They're going to say, you know, the usual, but there's no dungeons and there's no story. But to be fair, the adventure in Breath of the Wild, the game was the overworld, really. So, you know, using that it hasn't really got dungeons was kind of a bit of a lame argument, I think. Yeah, I kind of feel that... Uh-oh. Ah, that was dumb. I kind of feel that people were saying that the capping mechanic was really unique and something new and we'd never seen it before, but really, if you've played Mario Galaxy, you've kind of seen Mario possess other things in different ways, kind of. You know, he became, with the power-ups, he became like the rock dude and the bee and the cloud and the ghost. It's only really an extension of that, wasn't it, really? So... Oh, what was the Minish Cap? What was he called now? I cannot remember for the life of me. But you know, even the plateau is still fun. That's the crazy thing about Breath of the Wild. Even the plateau has still remained fun. After finishing the game twice, I still enjoy it. And it's kind of hard to believe that when they showed this, you know, that let people get their hands on for the first time, and it was literally just a plateau, that people were so amazed by how big the game was. And they were really only stuck on this little tiny portion of it. So, have you finished every Zelda game, Joey? Uh-oh! Oh, no! I think I'm just gonna have to swallow my pride and go for a different route down, I think. Yes. So, am I taking it that Breath of the Wild is your favourite Zelda game? Or are you going to surprise me and say something crazy like Oracle of Seasons? Yeah, I would claim the same thing of finishing every game 100%, but I really didn't think much of Triforce Heroes at all. It's mainly because I could not deal with, excuse the French here, but the assholes online just ruined that game completely. And they had no sort of, you know, control over the ones that would get to the end of the level and then not stand on the damn pad. Oh, really? You know what? You're definitely a man after my own heart. I think Oracle of Seasons was probably the most underrated Zelda game of them all. Everybody seems to like Ages more out of the two as well, which I always found quite baffling because Oracle of Ages is cool, but Seasons just had like kind of a bit more of a uniqueness to it about it. And honestly, I really thought they was going to put that sort of weather system into Breath of the Wild. I thought it was going to go snowy and then sunny and then, you know, cycle through the 4 seasons. But I think it did in Assassin's Creed 3, I think. And that was really cool. Hello, Potato Chips. How are you? Yeah, Oracle of Seasons did have amazing dungeons. You know, Capcom, in all fairness, Capcom did Zelda games really cool. I mean, Four Swords was really good. Four Swords Adventures as well. People seem to forget how good that game was. I mean, the sections where you get like what felt like endless amounts of dark nuts all coming to you, you know, at you in one go was just, that was really phenomenal. It was really, really cool. And dark nuts are missing from this game. Imagine how menacing they would have been in Breath of the Wild. Yeah, Link's Awakening. So I think you actually really are on the same sort of pages as me. I actually put Link's Awakening as Link's Awakening. I'd probably say is my favourite game of all time, and that's only really because it's probably the only game I'm actually incredibly nostalgic for. I must have played it from start to end about 20 times in a row as a kid. That and Mario's 6 Golden Coins. Why not? Everything's rubbish in defense, so might as well wear that Switch t-shirt. Represent. Oh, why didn't I just warp down to here earlier? Such a fool. So, Potato Chips, what are you playing at the minute? There's literally so much out there right now. I'm a big fan of indie games at the minute, and they're tickling the spots of the older sort of games, like the Super Nintendo sort of era, and even the Game Boy. So they're doing a fantastic job of just, you know, putting out really good games at the minute, and there's so many to choose from that there's a lot getting swept under the rug as well. Oh, please, Joey, don't sell it to me because I'm going to end up wanting it really bad. I'm literally gonna take your word for it. I might not get it for a couple of months, but I'm gonna trust you on this one. Did you play X by any chance? Because would you recommend playing X first? Is 2 gonna ruin X? Is what I think I really want to ask. Oh man, I played Monster Hunter. I played Monster Hunter at EGX last September, And I love the Monster Hunter series, and it's so gutting that it's not coming to Switch. If I had money, I'd have bought an Xbox, I think, and I think that would have been that, and Sea of Thieves would have actually really made the Xbox worth the money for me. Oh, I just really love Monster Hunter. It's just, it looks so good. To be fair, Joey, the dragons and stuff and the actual monsters show really well. They're one of the hardest games to get into ever. Like, really are. It took me, I brought Try on the Wii, and I didn't like it, and then I kind of ran out of games to play, so I ended up playing it for a while, and I still didn't think much of it, but I sort of persevered and stuck through it, and then I ended up kind of enjoying it. So when Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate got announced for the Wii U, I ended up picking that up, and I must have put about 400 hours into it easily. But it's got a really sort of divided opinion, really, Monster Hunter. Some people like me love it, other people just really don't get the hype. So it's a fair comment, really. Oh, what a coincidence! There's two of you in the chat excited for Hello Kitty speeders. Everyone's excited for that. You know, it's crazy, isn't it, that like that game is getting so much attention. Right, hearts or stamina? That's the important question, so I'm going to leave it to you guys to decide. I haven't even played the demo of Dragon Quest Builders yet. People say it's really cool. Let's say it's like Minecraft. I could see that from the blocky point of perspective, but surely it's not really like Minecraft, is it? Yes. Did you complete this through on Master Mode then as well? With all Korok Seeds? I didn't do the Trial of the Sword. That's one thing I didn't do on Master Mode. Because it's crazy hard. How big is Trial of the Sword then? I haven't completed Trial of the Sword at all. I didn't do it on normal mode. Didn't do it on Master Mode. Oh. You know, Dragon Quest is one of them games where, like, I suppose it's because there's so many of them, I'm kind of afraid to jump in. Because it's like the Final Fantasy games, you know. If you haven't played a Final Fantasy game before, and there's like 15 of them now, you don't really want to... Oh, man. Failed that jump. You just really don't know where to start. And Dragon Quest is kind of the same thing to me. Now, I know they probably don't carry on from each other, like Final Fantasy doesn't. But there's just so many that I just really don't know where to start. I suppose it's a problem that I got. I always like to start games from the first one in the series. Obviously, Zelda and Mario kind of skip that because as a kid you sort of get given games, you know, a bit further on in the life cycles. But let's redeem these. Let's go for the stamina. Right, let's go. So I kind of love the switch shirt thing. You know, a lot of people thought it was really dumb, and it is. It is really dumb, but I think that's what's so funny about it, is the fact it's so dumb. I mean, some of the outfits you can give Link in this, you can combine them to like some crazy, make him look literally like a crazy person. A bandana and a Switch t-shirt, and then boxers.
Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule.
That's just greedy.
I was
How long his name is?
the last leader of Hyrule. A kingdom which no longer exists.
Boom.
The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away, using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the Divine Beasts, and turned them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, bravely collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
So that's it, paraglider got. Now, time to get a horse. Goodbye, spooky ghost. Woo! Was there anything in this little house? I didn't actually check, I don't think. Probably not. No. Let's go. Right, so I think that we should just get to the stable and then save, maybe. Call it quits there. I really could go and take the Talus on, but maybe it's just a waste. There we go, that was my quick escape. Ah, come on. It's getting cloudy. Is it gonna rain? No. Hyrule Kingdom. Right, so this stream has been on really for 2 hours now. So the first half was not great, so we'll get to this stable, then call it quits, and then continue the adventure. Maybe to Zora's Domain next week? I think Zora's Domain is probably the right way to go. Or Mount Celeste, maybe. Depending if I pick it up. From what people are saying, I feel like I'm going to have to pick it up, aren't I? It's going to be one of those things. There we go. So this was the time of your life. Well, that's a really strange compliment. But thank you. Thank you, Mr. Switch Talk. Oh, should we get rid of something for the woodcutter now? We've already got an axe. In fact, that's a shout. Before we shut it off, let's chop some wood. Crazy wood cutting Link. Boom. man, this. You know what? This is when I really missed the Master Sword. It was my wood cutting weapon of choice. You can never have too much wood. That's an actual thing. Not just making it up. Boom. There we go. Oh, you want the white horse, don't you? Oh, you want the white horse. Okay. Leave it to me. Have I got any money? No. Okay, so we'll save. We'll end it there. So thank you, everyone who turned up and watched today. Yeah, it's actually been kind of a successful one, really. You know, the stream apparently hasn't played up too much, so that's good. Just unfortunate I'm still on my deathbed with this cold, so hopefully next week I'll just shook it and we'll continue Master Mode and hopefully get to a Divine Beast. Maybe that's a bit too much, but I don't know. We'll try anyway. So yeah, so maybe this time next week I'll be streaming again. I will try and stream over the weekend as well, but if I do, it'll probably be something different. Maybe ARMS. Got a bit of a soft spot for ARMS, so yeah. Thank you for joining anyway, and I will catch you again soon.